What's going on? What's going on? It is Brittany, the Honest RD. I am coming to you today because guess what? I want to give you some good information. A real quick tip, a first tip, okay, that will help you out and get you on track, okay? So here's the deal. Okay, so a lot of times when it comes to losing weight or releasing weight, which is what I like to call it, because I don't want to lose it, because if I lose it, guess what? I'm going to pick it back up again, and I'm going to find it, and I'm going to put it back on. So you don't want to lose it. You want to release it, get it gone, and never ever see it again. So here's the deal. If you are trying to release the weight, there's one thing you need to do first. One thing that you need to do first. If you're really working on really managing your health, managing your weight, managing your body, let me tell you, there's one thing you need to do first. So let me tell you, you probably think it's food, right? You thought that the Honest RD was going to tell you it's food, right? Guess what? I'm going to tell you it's not food, all right? But you probably then think it's exercise, okay? Right? So first thing you think that you need to do is, and this is what happens. Most people, they say, hey, look, I'm about to start losing this weight. And so as I'm about to start losing this weight, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to the grocery store and I'm going to get all the healthy stuff. I'm going to get all the veggies, all the fruit that you need your cart. Okay, you're getting it done. Or you start and you join a gym. You're like, oh, I'm about to get healthy. I'm about to get in shape. And you're like, yes, yes. Yes, and you start working out and you start doing all the things and you start going to the gym and you start taking all the classes and you get all the videos and you do all the things and you take all the shakes and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you do it all, right? But guess what? You can't stick with it. You don't stick with it because there's something that's missing. There's something that's missing. So let me tell you, it's not the food, okay? That's not the first thing I need you to do, all right? If you really want to see success, it's not the exercise. That's not the first thing I need you to do if you want to see success. What do I want you to do? Okay? Let me tell you, there's going to be one key. And it's not that I want you to do it. It's not even about what I want you to do. It's about what I know works and what is going to help you the most. So first step, here we go. All right? So it's not food. It's not exercise. All right? And what's going to get you success, okay, between not having success, all right, and then having success. All right. Okay, I hope I spelled that right. Okay. All right, so not successful. Is it two? Okay, whatever. Don't judge me, okay? There's a lot of pressure right now. Okay, so not successful, all right, and successful. There is a difference between these two. There's a difference between these two, okay? So the thing is, I'm going to give you some insight. I'm going to give you some insight. Are you ready for some insight? If you're ready for some insight, go ahead and say, I am ready for the insight. So real quick, we're almost done. So have you ever said, you know what? You got started working out. You're doing really good. And you're like, yes. Okay. All right. Two C's. All right. Okay. So here's the deal. All right, so you are ready to know what's the thing. Okay, so have you ever said, you know what, I'm ready to get started. I'm ready for the insight. I'm ready to give you the insight. Okay, so have you ever said, you know what, I don't know. Like you get started, you're like, I don't know if I can keep up with this. I don't know, this is hard. This was hard the last time. The last time I did it, it was rough. I never ever really reach my goal. It's difficult. Every time I do it, it's difficult. I don't think I'll be able to lose too much weight. You start off and you say, this is my goal. And it's like, yes, and this is your goal. And then you're like, but I don't know if I can do it. I'm not for sure. I don't know. And then you change your goal and your goal becomes way smaller and smaller and smaller until you give up. Okay. Or, you just feel like, what, this whole thing is too much. It's too much. Changing my eating, exercising, taking care of myself. It's just too much. If you've ever felt that before, say, I felt that before. And if you have, let me tell you something. That is scarcity thinking. That's scarcity thinking. That means that it's not enough. You never will be enough, and you don't think you'll have enough. And that is a lie. You are enough. You have more than enough, and you can do more than enough to get you exactly where you want to go. But here's the thing. You can't use nothing to get something. You can't use nothing to get something. So you're gonna need something. So what's the something that you need to get from being not successful over to success town? All right. There's one thing. There's a vehicle that you're going to need to have. So I'm gonna make a vehicle, okay? All right, don't laugh at my car, all right? All right, don't drive in this car either. This is your little steering wheel, and it's probably going the wrong way. Okay, so we're gonna go that way, all right? All right, so here's the deal. It is like a weird mobile home, okay, with big wheels on it. But here's the deal. What you need to get there, are you ready? I'm gonna write it out. And when I write it out and you see it, I want you to write it in the comments. Boom. Do you see that? BELIEF. Belief. You gotta have belief. You gotta have belief. You gotta have belief. Because guess what? Nobody ever became a doctor by accident. Nobody ever became a dietitian by accident. Nobody ever became a lawyer by accident. Nobody ever became, Oprah didn't become Oprah by accident. But ultimately, all these people had to believe first, believe that they could do it first. Yes, it got hard along the way, but you have to believe. You have to believe. You have to believe. You have to believe. And the thing is, the one thing that's going to keep you from getting to where you want to go and make it easy for you to stop is not believing, getting to that place of doubt. And guess what? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. If you're ready for the secret, say, I'm ready for the secret. But if you don't believe you can, you are right. You can't. If you don't believe you can, you are totally right. You can't. You can't do it. You can't see the goal accomplished. You can't. You can't. And that's a harsh thing to say, right? But it's very true. Because what we believe in our minds is what we carry out in our bodies and what we do, and it's what makes us succeed. Okay, so you got to believe it here first. Okay, whatever your mind can conceive, your body, yes, Lord, help my unbelief, right? All right, so your body can achieve. So the thing is, you got to make sure that and that's not every single thing, but the thing is, guess what? You have a promise of health. You have a promise of healthy weight. You have a promise of being your best self. So the thing is, if you know that that's something that is for you, okay, and you've done it before and you can do it again, guess what? And if you've never done it before, please know that you can do it, okay? But I want you to know that ultimately, if you don't believe that you can, you can't. But the biggest thing that you got to have right here is this one word. I'm circling it 5,000 times, because guess what? You're going to need to reinforce it. You're going to need to fortify it. You're going to need to grow it. You're going to need to enrich it. You're going to need to make sure it's getting bigger and stronger if you're going to want to succeed and then continue to succeed. So the thing is, what I need you to do is I need you to work on your belief. So the thing is, that's what you got to work on first. So if you got any level of unbelief in your mind before you get ready to get started to work on your diabetes, your hypertension, your high cholesterol, your weight loss, your whatever it is, if there's any kind of level of unbelief, good, you found it. Now go do something about it. Now start changing that belief. Start uprooting those nasty beliefs, that stinking thinking, and let's start doing it better. That's the thing that you got to do first. That's the first thing. So y'all, put first things first, make it happen, get it done, get the belief on board, and then start making other changes. And then guess what? You will stick and stay, get the results that you're looking for, and you will be so successful. Okay, so believe. I believe in the comments. If you believe, if you want to start believing, if you know that you need to work on your belief, let's get it. Okay, take care. Honest is here to help y'all. But look, what I need you to do is build your belief. Believe it, and make sure it happens. Talk to y'all later. Peace. Bye.